Hello everyone, my name is Bree and welcome to Documented Journey. We are on day 4 of Create December and today's word is cozy. Now, just like almost every other prompt, I have taken it outside the box and thought that my little small tiny little travel kit is very cozy, so I just wanted to give you a walkthrough of this. Some things have changed in here, but to be quite honest, not much. I don't travel very heavy, so what I normally do is I throw this into a book bag or my son's book bag or my daughter's book bag, and this is all I take with me when I'm out sketching or whatever. If we go on a little adventure, this is all I take. This is the reason why I kind of fell in love with the field note size, because it is so small and portable. Also, I normally, or before I discovered traveler's notebooks or folios, I always used a Pentalic Aqua journal. And let me see if I can find one. Here we go. Pentalic Aqua journal. It's 3.5 by 5.5, but it is landscape. I can leave this flip through in the description box. I've done a flip through of this and kind of a little synopsis of it, but this is what I used to take and I really liked it. However, I wanted to try something in portrait size, so landscape, portrait. Like I said, it's relatively the same size, so I thought that this would be something that would be good for me. So I've done this now for 2 inserts and I love it, and I probably will not switch out. I really like having all the different things in my journal, meaning I have photos, I have quotes, I have drawings, I have draw your days, I have absolutely anything. I have some sketches in here that I want to do. Right now I'm kind of thumbing through. I do like to cover up photos of my family, so I'm trying not to show you those, but I do have things like this in here where I'm sketching out some animals or something like this. So everything is in here, not just drawing, but there's also just photos and writing. Let's see, I know I have one of writing here. Something like this. There is some drawing, but there is writing as well. So I take this with me and I absolutely love it. I have this and the Stag. These are both by Sojourner. And I have the Stag in this size as well. And I will never probably ever go back to a different size with my travel sketchbook because I love it. Now, I did used to use this throughout the months. This lasted from, let's see, 2017, July of 2017 to, that doesn't even have a date, of course. Neither does that. Oh man, I'm horrible at dates. Obviously, I need to date these. July 8th. And I'm pretty sure they're, it lasted longer than that. But a whole year. This is 2017, July 21st, 2017 to July 8th, 2018. So I just literally just stuck this in with this case and never took it out. Now I have kind of switched up my system a little bit, and this is my illustrated journal. So when I do want to go, this always stays in here. And I just pop this in when I want to instead of it already being a kit for me, if that makes sense. So that's what I take with me, my illustrated journal. Then my second thing is this tin. I have searched high and low for this tin. I just can't find it anywhere anymore. So it is super old. My husband got it to me in probably like 2005, I want to say. I mean, I have dents in it. This is a metal outside and a foam inside. So, yep. But this is all I take. I have my my rag with a clip just in case I need to clip something to it. I just recently switched this out. I've been obviously loving ballpoint pen, and this pen has a pencil on the end. I sometimes carry a lead holder pencils, so something like this. And a lead holder pencil is just like, it's 2 millimeter, I think, lead inside. And I like these because if you drop them, they don't break as much. You know, the lead does. I've actually dropped this many times and the lead hasn't broken inside. Whereas these, because they're like 0.7 or 0.5 mechanical pencil, obviously the lead break. But if I'm trying to keep my pack really slim and lightweight, I don't add this extra pencil. This pencil is kind of heavy. Any pencil that is like a lead holder is normally, well, not all of them are metal, but really nice ones are metal, so they're heavier. Anyway, I switched this out. The only thing I use in this pen is the black ink and the pencil. I would like to try and start using some color, but I'm nervous, so I don't. But that is what this pen is. I do have a click eraser. I don't normally use this eraser on top just because, one, you have to take off the cap, and two, when you press down on it, do you see that? It moves everything, and so when you're erasing, it, like, I don't know, it feels funny. So I'm not a huge fan of that eraser. So I have a click eraser. I also swear by those click erasers because I think they're awesome. This is my paint palette. I need to put a sticker on this guy. He's pretty bland, but you can get these now on Etsy. Flung it out. I made mine from Makeup Tins and a Card Holder, but I've seen these on Etsy, and I can link them in the description box below for you. They are really cool, and I think that if you're looking to slim down any kind of watercolor situation, this is the way to do it. I find I'm a heavy mixing kind of person. I mix in all my paint palettes. I mix a lot. I actually have been plopping colors, so I've cleaned out these, but I do use my mixing trays a lot. If you look here, so this little space is small, but I do think that it's doable, especially for the size that I'm using. It's not like I'm doing this huge painting, so I don't need a lot of like watercolor wells and everything. So it works, and I know there's different styles with this, so you can pick through what you like on Etsy. But that's that, and then I take one water brush. This is the Koi. It's by Sakura. Koi, and I have it in the fine tip. The reason I like the fine tip is because then I can get into tight spaces. You know, a lot of times if I'm sketching in this journal, I do have two water brushes on hand, and one is a fine and one is a medium. And the reason why I have both is because, one, this is my medium tip. It has the black washi on it. One is for a background. See how flat that can get, and then the other one is my fine tip for the details. I could throw this in here. I have enough space. I'm fine with the one, so I just stick with that one. I can't really think of anything else. This is all I really normally take. I know it's not very much, but it works for me at the moment. And these pens kind of switch out. Like sometimes I will take a different ballpoint, and if I decide, oh man, I'm sick of using the lead in here and I want a lead holder, then this one will normally come with me. And I used to have this in here. This is a Parker Jotter. However, I noticed that when I would sketch on it, if it had all had watercolor on it, the pen would start skipping. And so I was kind of bummed about that, so I went back to my trusty Bic pen. And if I'm going to have this one in here with the pencil, then I don't need my lead holder. And with the lead holders, to sharpen them, some don't have a sharpener on the end, and some do. Meaning this one that I carry with me all the time, this is the one that I use most of the time when I'm sketching. My dad gave me this, and so it just, means a lot to me. But this has a sharpener on the end. I I pull that up and there's a little hole there, and I can stick this inside the hole and twist, and the and it sharpens the tip. If you don't have that, like this one, you can buy one of these little sharpeners. It's super cheap, and like, I mean, I don't know, maybe $1. No, I don't even think it was $1. But there's a hole right there that you stick this in and you sharpen, and it gets the best point ever. So normally that's in my kit too. I got a small one because I like to be travel friendly. I like everything to be tiny so that way it's easy to travel with. So if I was taking my lead holder, then these two things would also be in there. So, but like I said, if I have this, then I don't really need a lead holder. So anyway, so this is my kit. It fits so nicely together. I absolutely think that I really love it. It's been like this for quite a while. I just kind of switch out the supplies. So what I do is I kind of fold the talon so it doesn't get caught in the zipper. I put the paint palette there, my pens, and then I just close her up. Well, of course, now it doesn't work with you guys watching, but I close it up, zip it up, and I'm good to go. Shove everything in my pouch. I mean, you could technically, if you have a crossbody bag, you could technically throw this in your purse. So that is day number 4 for Create December, which is cozy. Look how cozy all that fits right in there. I'm really stretching the prompts, but it's fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and until tomorrow, everybody, I'll see ya.